Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. I'm getting ready to go jogging, right? But I said, let me drop this video real quick. Now, you all know I've been talking a lot about Claressa Shields, talking about fans turning on her, talking about what she can do to change her image. We talked about a lot with Claressa Shields. The public perception of Claressa Shields. Well, look, man, now Papoose got brought into the shit because he and Claressa Shields both could be getting sued. Now, in case y'all didn't know, right, there was a situation. Let me just show y'all. This guy right here, okay? He's a comedian, and y'all may have seen him. He goes up to people and hugs them, and these A-listers, and he's like, we'll call them by different names. So he ran up on Claressa Shields, and he was like, Serena Williams, oh God, it's so nice to meet you, Serena Williams. That's what he does, you know. And she basically was like, I'm not Serena. I guess he kept going, and Papoose was like, all right, my man, she said, she ain't feeling it or whatever. And the guy said something like, yeah, well, I already did it. And Papoose decided he threw a book at him or something, man. Anyway, he ended up busting up the guy's nose, giving him a gash on his nose. But now you got Claressa Shields. Here it is now. What we've been talking about. Back in the limelight. Her and Papoose. Not for the right reasons. And this comes just days after Laila Ali drops her video about Claressa Shields and being the GOAT and trying to be the face of women's boxing, and how basically she suggested that Claressa Shields doesn't deserve to be the face of anything. But then you come down and you see this, like the timing just couldn't be any worse, you know what I'm saying? So this guy here, he kind of breaks it down and says, Gerald Huston is his name, and this is a man who, it's not even allegedly, was roughed up by Papoose, okay? Claressa Shields was running her mouth on it's called $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, and she basically came out here and said what Papoose did. So let me read to you this, right? It says, Gerald Huston, the man who allegedly roughed up Papoose during a prank go wrong who was allegedly roughed up by Papoose. He tells TMZ Sports he's not considering filing a lawsuit against the rapper and his girlfriend, Claressa Shields. Now, he can do what he wants. But the comedian told him that just after Shields brought the incident to light on social media, he's been in talks with attorneys to see if he has a case. So it sounds to me like he's going to sue him. And he's probably going to get something out of it because they're going to have to settle out of court. But this is the attention that she doesn't need. Even Papoose don't need this crap. You know what I'm saying? You can throw something at the guy because he said something you didn't like. Huston tells us the story's been twisted so much, he thinks he might have a defamation claim. This is where it gets ugly, in addition to the potential assault one. The content creator who gained fame for stunts like purposely calling celebs wrong names said the incident happened in Las Vegas way back in early September, just after the Canelo versus Terence Crawford fight. Huston says Shields was wrong in her recount of the altercation, alleging Papoose never got in his face and never smacked him with a book after he jokingly called Shields Serena Williams. Instead, Huston claims the rapper hurled a sack of books at him from a distance. Huston said the police were present when it happened, and even though he decided not to press charges at the time, he's now considering other legal action. I've been talking to a lawyer and counsel. Just because of the lies that have been told about me and spread about my name, Huston said. I was assaulted, and they admitted they assaulted me online. That's true. She did. Claressa Shields came out and said it, and even Papoose. But he was trying to say allegedly, you know, which I just think, that's not even funny to me when people like allegedly. It just sounds uneducated. You shouldn't talk about it at all. But the bottom line, this guy, Marcus Houston, says he doesn't do his videos for this reason. That's why I didn't want to mention it, because I don't do my videos to get the wrong reaction out of somebody and be like, oh, let me sue you now. Houston claimed he sustained a gash on his nose from Papoose's actions, but he joked a bit about it, saying he'd been afraid of any types of books ever since the incident. Now, I know what he's talking about. I've seen the videos. I've seen the clip from TMZ where he has a gash in his nose. I've seen the $1 million worth of game interview where Claressa Shields and Papoose were talking about it. And let me tell you something. This ain't what they need, man. At all. So I just did a live last night where I talked for about 2.5 hours. They actually had me on live till like goddamn 1 in the morning or something. And I talked about distractions. And Claressa Shields can't afford any distractions. So here it is again. Another distraction. More than likely, if this guy presses forward, more than likely, they're going to have to settle out of court. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want. You want to punch somebody, you want to throw a bunch of books at them. Even this guy, Marcus Houston, he can do what he wants. If he wants to run up and Serena Williams, or run up and hug people and call them by the wrong celebrity name, whatever, to get some content, right? You can do that. But there are consequences, okay? So the consequence with this guy, Houston, whatever his name is, right? The consequence of him running up on them was they told him, she was like, I ain't Serena. And basically, according to them, it was like, hey, just let them know. Just leave me alone. And that's, sometimes you get rejected when you're doing these jokes. So the Houston guy, to me, should have left it alone right there. But he does continue pushing the envelope. You can see in some of his videos, he tries to make a read on the person. If they're laughing and smiling, he'll pour it on thick. But there's some who are like, get out of here with that bullshit. And he'll still try to continue, but he'll eventually leave it alone. But in this case, it's, according to Papoose and Claressa, it's like he went a little too far with it. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, while I'm talking to you, let me see if I can pull that up while we're talking. But the bottom line is the consequence there is, for Papoose and Claressa, is they decided that, Papoose decided he was going to, hit the guy with the books. So now he got to deal with the consequence of possibly facing a lawsuit, and her as well. So I hope it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be out here putting your hands on people. This shit about, oh, he violated, or someone disrespected. I ain't got time for all that bullshit, man. I don't, man. What was that called? I'm going to pull it up so y'all can hear what happened. Because it's actually pretty crazy that they actually came out here where admitting to the craziness, you know what I'm saying? I know that they don't have things broken down on here. Let me see if I can find where they have it at. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm about to find it right now. But it's just crazy to me that all that crap happened. Let me see something. I'm going to try to find that little clip. But hey, man, for Claressa Shields and Papoose, they don't need that drama. They don't need that foolishness. Sometimes you just got to walk away, man. And, they chose to, stand their ground. But that guy should have left him alone. I'll tell you the truth, man. The guy is actually lucky he didn't get shot. You can't be running up on people and saying things and getting close to them, man. There's got something called personal space. I know with me, I can't have nobody getting in my personal space. I can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with it at all. But, let's see if they're talking about it here. But, good luck to them. You know what I'm saying? Where is that point? Anyway, I may have to find that and do it in a YouTube short because I don't like wasting too much time here.
It'd be like, when I see you.
I don't want to hear that nonsense. Let's see.
So me, I'm counting the rounds. I'm like, she got this shit.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. It got to be the clip of it somewhere. But anyway, yo, good luck to Claressa Shields, man. Good luck to Pappose, man. Yo, good luck to everybody in that situation. It's just not a good thing, man, that's going on with her and her professionally. It ain't good. It ain't good at all, man. What's this right here? It's all bad.
Frank in Las Vegas went wrong.
Anyway, I'm about to go jogging. Y'all keep cool. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all going out there, y'all will find it, man. I'm trying to get it for y'all. It's just ridiculous to see Claressa Shields having so many problems. You know what I'm saying? So many problems. It's just crazy to me. Or is this right here?
What up, gang? Stick my nose, nigga. Papoose is here with a book.
Look at that.
Got my boy. Hey, I know y'all know who this funny motherfucker is. What up, gang? Stick my nose, nigga. Papoose is here with a book. Papoose done hit good with a book. What up, gang? Stick my nose, nigga. Papoose is here with a book.
Yeah, that ain't good. Yeah, they're gonna lose some money here if this guy decides to sue.
Papoose done hit good with a book for running up on the playing them games, man. Games, bro. It's the games you win silly prizes, right?
That's crazy. Anyway, I'm about to go jogging, man. I'll come back and sit down and go live and talk about a whole bunch of boxing. And, of course, Claressa Shields will probably be in that as well. But I'll come talk boxing later. Time to go run for an hour and a half. About to barbecue, too. Y'all keep cool. Enjoy your day. Yo, I'm in the breeze.